guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a foundation video. So I'm going to talk about some of my favorite foundations that I have in my collection. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about some of my favorite foundations that I have in my collection, and I'll show you guys everything about it, like the packaging. I'll talk about the price range, I'll show the swatches, I'll also talk about the formula, how it wears, and everything. So if you guys are interested, quickly let's get started with the video. Before that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also hit the like button if you like this content. Comment down below what else you want to see in future. Now quickly let's get started with the video. So let's start with my favorite, like all-time favorite foundation, and it is from Lancome. It is the Tint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation. I love pump foundation. It is so easy to dispense the product. So this foundation is for rupees 4,200 and I wear the shade 045. So they claim this foundation to be a full coverage natural matte foundation, and their formula is really thin and breathable. It is sweat proof, waterproof and humidity resistant. It looks super flawless and is undetectable. So I totally agree with the part that it is like a full coverage foundation, yet it is very undetectable and it's breathable because it gives me such a nice coverage, but I didn't expect it to be so lightweight. It almost feels like I have nothing on my face. It gives you that amazing coverage, but it is so breathable, it is so undetectable. It doesn't feel heavy, my face doesn't feel heavy, or it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a foundation at all. So these kind of foundation I really like. It is long lasting as it is waterproof, sweat resistant, so it wouldn't budge at all. This foundation is neither too dewy nor too matte. It's like something in between. Next we have the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation with SPF 15. This is how the bottle looks like. So this foundation is for rupees 4,600 and I wear the shade Golden Natural. So let's talk about their claims. They say this is a foundation that feels like skin and it is sweat and humidity resistant, controls oil and shine. It is a breathable and long wear formula and lasts up to 16 hours. I totally agree with the part when they say that this foundation is long wear yet very breathable and is skin like, because yes, this is exactly it. It is long wear, it lasts really long. The thing that I like about it most is that it doesn't feel like foundation. Your skin doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel like you're wearing a foundation at all. It is so lightweight, so breathable. These kind of formulas are my favorite. It also lasts really long and it is buildable. You can build up the coverage. I love the fact that my skin can breathe through these foundations. So if you want something that has coverage but is also lightweight and doesn't feel like foundation, then you can try this foundation out. So next we have the Rare Beauty foundation that I know a lot of people like. This is their Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. I have the shade 240W and this foundation is for rupees 3,900. I really like the packaging. It is very, this kind of applicators are really good and easy to use to spread your foundation around your face. So let's talk about the claims that this foundation has to make. First of all, they say this is a medium coverage foundation. It is a liquid foundation. It is a breathable formula and is weightless and has a serum feel to it. It has a buildable medium coverage. So I totally agree with what they are saying. Like, it is totally weightless. It is like a serum, like water kind of texture, not heavy at all. It is so easy to use. It is super easy to blend. It just blends within seconds. You don't have to work hard with the blending. Lightweight, that you can layer it multiple times, yet it wouldn't feel heavy or look cakey at all. So that's the thing I like about this foundation. If you guys are into foundation that doesn't feel like foundation, that looks really skin-like but has a good amount of coverage, then you can totally go for this Rare Beauty foundation. Now let's talk about a foundation that is a bit like on the heavier side, on the more full coverage side compared to the foundations that I showed you earlier. So we are talking about the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. So this foundation is for rupees 4,600 and I wear the shade 5 Neutral. I absolutely love the packaging. It looks so luxurious. It's just beautiful. The gold details in here is everything. So when you open it up, it has a pump dispenser. It is mess free and I can control the amount of product that I want. Let's talk about the claims. So this foundation is a matte foundation. It gives a flawless base and a poreless looking complexion. Stays all day, is weightless, full coverage and a natural matte finish. It is sweat proof, humidity proof, waterproof and transfer resistant. Now talking about this foundation being matte, yeah, this is a matte foundation, but it is not extremely drying. But I would really recommend you to prep your base really well. But if you have super dry skin, I don't think this foundation will do much for you, because it might cling on to the dry patches that you have. So because it is a bit heavier and like thick, so this foundation, the texture of this foundation is a bit on the thicker side compared to the previous one, because it is not extremely like serum like or liquid like texture. The consistency of this product is a slight thicker. When you apply it, you can feel that this foundation is like full coverage. Also, after a few seconds of application, you can see that this foundation is starting to look really flawless. It does give a flawless base, like my skin almost looks airbrushed. But if you don't like a heavy foundation, then you might skip this, because it is not like a breathable foundation. But I wear this foundation for like special occasion, or there is any occasion like a wedding, then I'll go for this foundation. Also, since this is like a sweat proof, like humidity proof kind of foundation, this doesn't budge, it stays all day long. Let's talk about another Charlotte Tilbury foundation. Now this is a foundation that I love a bit more compared to the previous foundation, previous Charlotte Tilbury foundation that I showed you guys. So this is the Light Wonder foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. It is for rupees 4,000 and I wear the shade 6 Medium. So they say this foundation has the ingredients that feature smooth, hydrated and illuminated skin that minimizes pores and reduce wrinkles. It is light as air and is breathable formula, gives a sheer coverage and a glowy, healthy looking complexion. Now I totally agree with the fact that this foundation is light as air. Like, it is the lightest, thinnest foundation I've ever tried. It is almost like a tinted moisturizer because it gives a sheer coverage. It wouldn't cover all your blemishes and stuff, but it will make you look put together. It makes your skin dewy because it is like a very glowy kind of product. Make your skin look fresh and healthy, and it definitely doesn't look like you have put like foundation all over your face. It just looks like totally natural, and it is so easy to blend. I really love the finish. This is the kind of product that I use on the daytime. It almost looks like I am not wearing anything on my face. If you're someone who don't like heavy foundations, then this might be your perfect option. My skin looks really fresh and like dewy and glowy and healthy when I apply this foundation, so I really do love it. Let's talk about this foundation from NYX. It is their Bear With Me Blurring Tint foundation. I wear the shade 7 Golden, and this foundation is for rupees 899. This is how the packaging, I really like the packaging. Let's talk about the claims. So they say this is a tint foundation, which gives a blurred looking skin, blurred looking complexion. It makes your skin look smooth and your skin looks like a filter. It is easy to apply this foundation. It blends nicely. It doesn't have a watery or serum like consistency. A little bit thick, so this isn't like a completely breathable foundation that will look skin like, because they already claim it's gonna make your skin blurred and like a filter, like you have a filter on your face. So it is supposed to give you that nice full coverage. So if you love a good coverage and you want to hide a lot of like blemishes or pigmentations that you have on your face, then you might like this foundation. Is the foundation that I use when my skin isn't at its best. When I have a lot of blemishes and redness going on, then I would wear this foundation. But it isn't extremely like lightweight. It is somewhat like you will feel like you're wearing a foundation. This foundation does give you a nice medium coverage, and you need to prep your skin really well before wearing this foundation. Now let's talk about this foundation that I have from Colourpop. It is their Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I wear the shade Light 50W and it is for rupees 1499. Let's talk about the claims that this foundation has to make. It is a natural finish foundation. It is a liquid formula. It is medium coverage to full coverage, cruelty-free, vegan, has hyaluronic acid. Now this foundation delivers medium buildable coverage. So I'm actually wearing this foundation today and I want to show you guys a bit of a close-up. They say this foundation gives you a natural finish, which I agree with. It is not matte. They say it is a hydrating foundation, so it is not heavy, but it is not too like dewy as well. Yes, it has a medium buildable coverage. I just apply 2 pumps of this foundation. I don't want to cover every single blemish or redness that I have, so I just use 1 or 2 pumps of this foundation. This is how my skin looks today. I like the fact that it is not tacky or it is not extremely heavy on your face. It is like very breathable, lightweight formula. The consistency of this foundation is liquidy and runny. It's definitely not heavy or thick. It has a really liquidy and runny texture, which makes it easier for me to blend the product out smoothly, and the blending doesn't give me a hard time, so it is really easy to blend. It doesn't cling on to any of your like dry patches and all. I have another product from Colourpop. It is their Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. Now this isn't a foundation, but as I said, I love tinted moisturizers more, and I love foundations that are like tinted moisturizer, that are really lightweight and like skin like. So I've included this tinted moisturizer as well, because this is my like all-time favorite. I use it every day, almost every single day. So it is for rupees 1499 and I wear the shade 12W medium. Now let's talk about the claims. They say this tinted moisturizer delivers lightweight skin perfecting coverage in a hydrating formula. It evens out your skin, makes your skin look healthy and fresh. This doesn't provide a lot of coverage, so if you're someone who's looking for a lot of coverage, then you might skip this one, because this is a tinted moisturizer and it just evens out your skin tone. In general, it wouldn't provide a lot of coverage. Because it has hyaluronic acid and coconut water, it feels really good on the skin. It never clings onto any dry patches. It is easily blendable. You can blend it with your fingers, you can blend it using a brush or also beauty blender. What I do is I just spread it all over my face with my fingers, and then in the end I dab it with the beauty blender, and it looks so good. My skin looks really fresh and healthy when I use this product. I really like it. If you're looking for a nice tinted moisturizer, I'll recommend you to trying out this product, because this one is really good. I've been using it for years now, and I can't stop using it. I always keep repurchasing it. So let's talk about the last foundation that we have. We have the Nykaa All Day Matte Foundation. This is how the packaging looks like. I wear the shades Olive 08, and this foundation is for rupees 649. So let's talk about the claims. So they say this foundation is matte and it is medium coverage. It feels like second skin. It requires no touch-ups and is mess free up to 12 hours. I agree with them saying that it is a velvety matte formula. It is definitely not matte. It is somewhat velvety, and the product itself, the foundation itself, when you pump it out and when you apply it on your face, you can feel that it is so creamy, so it is easy to spread out all over your face. And I then use a blender to blend it out, and the coverage is like insane. I love it. I love the medium coverage that it gives. You can also build it up, but I usually don't build up my foundation a lot. I love my skin peeking through my foundation, so I just use like one pump of this foundation. It blends really easily. This foundation doesn't give you any tough time blending. I love how easily it blends and how flawless actually your skin looks when you use this foundation. Your skin looks really beautiful and radiant. So it stays really long. It doesn't budge or it doesn't move around. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a comment down below. Also let me know if you have used any of these foundations, and recommend me some foundations that are like skin like and very breathable. Also don't forget to subscribe, hit a like, and thank you so much for watching this video. That was all. I'll see you guys soon in my next video.